Okay, this is about the florist logo design. Okay, so I'm taking the file, A4 size file. So this is the file. Then first I'm using the a pen tool to create a shape of the rose bud or rose flower, right? So it is a symbol, it's an icon I'm using in florist logo. I'm using pen tool, that too without using any reference. Directly I'm doing this with the pen tool, right? So as per the rose shape, we have different petals are there. So I'm creating uh, all the petal details. Okay, so inside small petals are there. So here first to save this time being, because sometimes we face the problem with the software, right? So better to save. Okay, so I'll continue the pen tool process and give some adjustments according to your desired shape. Okay, to move that a shape, here I'm using handles. So handles will appear when you use the direct selection tool. That means a shortcut. So whenever you want to take the shape or edit the shape, use direct selection tool and click on the anchor pointer. So when you click the anchor pointer, the handles will appear. Okay, so with that handle, you can move or give the proper shape to the uh, your drawing or your shapes. Okay, so slowly what I'm giving details for the flower. So already uh, I create the stem and I'm using the other details. Okay, so yeah, small details here I'm using, detailing and shape of that area. Actually, I'm on concentrating. Okay, one can be a bit smaller than other side. Okay, so this is the proper shape. Yeah, then here I'm planning leaves, rose leaf, and I'm trying to get the proper shape of that leaf. Okay, and make the duplicate of that to create the other side, but other side should not be the same. Make it bit smaller and place it a bit below to the other one, and make sure your desired changes you can apply this test, right? Okay, then select the whole thing, and suppose here the overlap lines are there. So with that, I'm using path selection tool from the tools, and after selecting that area, use path selection tool and click on that, drag on that, or otherwise. So that unnecessary portions actually we are removing, erasing with the path selection tool from the tools. So those unnecessary areas, after selecting, you must have to use path eraser tool. So automatically that extra unnecessary paths you can remove easily. Okay. can join them manually with the direct selection tool. Wherever the pinholes are there, you can join them. Don't make it duplicate for any maybe in the next time if you want to use the same flower, you can make it a duplicate and lock that one of the visibility and select all the flower. And here I'm using the outline thick and thin from the control panel. I use the thicken thin, right? And select the everything here. And here from object menu I'm using appearance, expand appearance, and I'm using a live paint mode from the object menu. Okay, now use K shortcut for painting purpose. Okay, to fill colors. So K, with that K, paint bucket will appear, and you can fill your desired colors. Here I'm using rose colors, suppose red rose. The two shades, light and shades, I'm using. Okay, so that inside portions of the bud make it bit darker, that outside portions make it bit lighter. Okay, and then the same way fill colors for the stem and leaves. Okay, after that inside there are shades, light and shades, to cut the light and shades. And again I'm using a pen tool, and this is the highlight a portion, highlight. So take the same red color, okay, and make it bit lighter and fill that area. Okay, the other side a bit the design, the same design, but it can be bit shadder than actual red color, right? Okay, here actually I'm planning this one, but I think here the above portion is already there, the shade portion, so make it delete the lower portion. Here I'm planning again the highlight, some filling with a lighter than actual color. The here also I'm using lighter color, but bit lighter than that actual color, right? So we have to compare colors, we have to match colors with the actual colors. Okay, uh, this side also I'm doing the same. Okay, this here the center, yeah, this portion actually. So make it bit light green and fill that one. The other side also I'm doing the same, okay, but lighter than this one. Okay, that's it. Yeah, this is my rose. I'll use this rose in logo design, right? So actually my logo name is Florist. Florist is a flower shop, is a online flower shop, right? For the online flower shop, we are planning logo. So in the middle, FLORIST. Instead of I, I'm using the rose of flower. Okay, make some adjustments, changes as per your requirement. Okay, give proper a size to match with the actual florist text. Okay, properly match the proportions with the text. Okay, let us save this one. Yeah. Okay. Again, here I'm using one small uh, reference, the two a small flower petal I want. This flower I'm using here. Okay. What I'm doing, so after taking that petal, I'll keep it in separate layer and I'll remove the other portion, right? So then what I'll do, I'll convert this as a brush. Okay, I'll convert this. I'll drag and drop in the a brush panel. So it added into a brush. Okay, and there is a scatter a brush. It's called scatter brush. The brush is already added, and here in the settings, I'm changing, experimenting by moving those sliders, right? Accordingly, the flowers are coming closer, are moving bit further, right, to the actual florist text. So keep this in a desired place. Okay, when you are satisfied. Okay, I think this is looking good. Okay, say okay. Yeah, this is the a florist, the logo, and make try different colors, make changes with the colors, different colors. I'll try. Okay, now I think this is not looking good. I think in black it is looking good, right? Okay, and the bottom line, under the that line, you have to give the text, that is florist, the flower shop. But I'll try to change the font, bit thin font, must be. You can use any your required font. Okay, sometimes it's very easy to find your required font, sometimes you have to spend time. Okay, yeah, make it bit bigger to that one. Okay, this is the line outline. So I'm using the two some textured brush, a rough textured brush with some green around the logo. Okay, then yeah, after that keep this in a separate layer, right? Okay, then select that a line, and by path eraser tool you can erase your unnecessary areas from the uh, line. Okay, so this is the logo. Okay, and first I thought to give that a rough brush uh, to around the line, but it is not looking good, so I'm keeping the same plain line. So now I'm saving, right, in different format, jpeg, uh, png, and pdf, right? So this is the logo, right? So thank you.